So when we consider intervertebral disc rehabilitation, so your lower back slipped disc rehabilitation, what's really important to understand is our discs are adaptive tissue. It is cartilage. Everything pretty much in the lower body, every tissue is adaptive. Our bones are adaptive. Cartilage, the connective tissues, the muscle, all soft and hard tissues are adaptive. It adapts to the stress that you put it under. So the really simple equation that I use in my clinic is when we're rebuilding our discs, for example, when we start introducing forward folding, so bending the spine, which is literally the nightmare of anyone with a herniated disc in their lumbar spine. The two variables are weight in the system, that means the weight that your lower back is carrying through its various ranges, and range of motion. So if you feel pain, and this is what I coach my clients, I just had a fella in today coaching him this. If you feel pain, obviously we don't want to cause any pain is the first thing. Pain is literally the feeling of your nerve being compressed or very soft tissue tearing, maybe even just on a microscopic level. So as you start folding forwards, these are the two variables to account for. You take either weight out of the system. So if it's forward folding, I had one fella in last week and he could not forward fold. He said it was aggravating his back. So I said, great, just put your hands down. So he starts putting his hands down to forward fold, which takes weight out of the back. It takes weight out of the matchstick man mechanics system and puts the weight into his hands. So this means that his lower back is carrying less weight, but it is still exercising. So he says then, okay, great, I'm pain free. Will I do this? But I'm starting to create the fatigue because fatigue is the gateway to adaptation. The fatigue that it takes for my back to adapt is going to be very different to the fatigue it takes for someone with an active disc hernia with a nerve root compression. Their fatigue level is going to happen very quickly because the disc will very rarely herniate if the muscles in the back are strong through these vulnerable ranges, all right? So we generate fatigue in safe ranges. That might just be the little few inches that you're seeing here, or it might be a full forward bend. It depends on where the pain happens, because where the pain happens is where the tissue is tearing or the nerve root is being compressed. So to keep this really succinct now, your spine needs to bend in every direction. The direction that it cannot bend in because of pain, you decrease the range, decrease the weight in the system, and start generating fatigue, because we know fatigue is going to create the adaptation. When you practice this day after day, your range and weight that the system can tolerate improves, and that's how you fix your lower back disc hernia. If you enjoy this advice and it's valuable to you, please like, comment, and follow the channel. Other than that, have a lovely day, guys. Peace.